Hello and welcome back to Calmsden Farm for what is episode 5 of this Let's Play. As you can see, this is the field we're working in. Well, we've been working in it, I think, pretty much every episode, haven't we? To a certain degree. It's our wheat field. Obviously not going to be ready till next year, but there's a few things we still need to do in there. We need to weed it, and I haven't decided how I'm going to do that, whether I'm going to spray it, because we do have a sprayer, or whether I'm going to buy a hoe. I'm not sure. I'll probably, to be honest, I'll probably spray it, but we'll see. What we need to do, we need to get some hay. So, because there's things that can progress if we get hay. I hate that. Yeah, there's things that can progress if we can get some hay. We can look at some different animals. And plus, what's the point in just letting the grass go to waste? I looked at, we're going down there now. In fact, I think we might pass it. I don't know if I can get in that way. The field just behind them houses, field 15. I didn't know what it was. I think I mentioned it in one of the other videos. It's actually the cow pasture. That was one of the ones when I was saying about possibly what was I saying? Possibly ploughing it up. Yeah, it's a cow pasture, so we won't be doing that. There's 2 fields over the other side though. Not there. There's 2 fields over the other side that near where the chickens are. I think we're gonna deal with them today. Am I even gonna be able to get in here? This is where that little fence would have been ideal. That's got the clearance like. See if we can get out now. I'm not actually going to use this this mower. We're going to get a different one. I don't even know if we'll have the swing to get out of here. I might end up having to get, or just leave this in here until we get a smaller tractor. No, it's not happening. See, when we got rid of the fence, I didn't even know this was here. There's probably still kit that we've got that I don't even know about, because I haven't really gone through the sort of inventory, as it were. No, not having it. I'll try. I'll try coming out the other way, but I would have thought the way we went in would have been better, just to be able to sort of reverse out, as if we were sort of reverse parking, if you know what I mean. But I was wrong. In fact, I might not have been wrong. Am I going to get out here? Yep, I was definitely wrong. 100% wrong. Right, we're out. We'll get over to the store and we'll be back. Right, almost at the store. Then I think I know which more or which setup we're going to go for. We'll get this sold first though. Just thinking on the way over, we don't have a trailer either, do we? Right, £15,609 back. Right. Was so I mean, them two are the obvious choice straight away. It's quite cheap as well. But I'm not going to go for that. That looks really interesting. Does that, if anyone knows, saying that I think I'm answering my own question there. I was going to say, it looks as if it should go on the front, but it's got the hazard triangles on the back, hasn't it? So it must go on the back. Or does it? I don't know. If anyone knows, please let us know. They were in last year's when we used them loads. I used that in, what did I use that in? Jack Pine. That was that was good. I'll tell you why that was a nightmare in Jack Pine, because the only tractor I had to run it didn't have a front 3-point link on. So it turned into a bit of a nightmare. And then you've got these Vicom ones at the end, but it's going to require too much horsepower. So we're going to go with these, the class. So that is 3.6 and 10 meters. So we shall go for them. And we'll switch the tractor off for no apparent reason whatsoever. Right, so new mower setup. Let's get over to the field we're going to work in and get cracking. Okay, so it's field number 4 we're going to go up to. To be honest, there's a few that I might do. Could do 35 as well. I mean, I could do this. Oh, is this? Have I got the? Oh, that's not showing. Oh, because I don't own this. Slight technical issue, as in my headset ran out of charge. So I'd have a break and get some charge back into it. I was saying this hasn't come up because I don't think we actually own this. I'm totally wrong. It's that one we don't own. So that just mustn't show up as a field. We'll get through into some of the others. I know the pigs one we obviously do. It's strange, isn't it, how you get given. I mean, I'm not complaining as well because you get given so much land. But strange how you've got all that around there, but then not the one with the jumps in it. I mean, how much is that one? 43 grand. Tell you what else we need to do as well, given the fact that it's gone 10 o'clock already. We need to have a look to see what contract we can get cracking with. Harvesting one there for cotton. I wonder, and it's going to be a bit rubbish in a way, even though we're on a British map, we've got seasons going. You're still going to be able to grow cotton. Oh, that's not great, is it? Right, we'll get that one to start with. We'll not switch the tractor off because it's quite a good idea to leave it on. Where's the entrance to this? Can I get... do I have to go through? Can you tell I haven't been here before? Yeah, you have to go through. Go under the gate there. There we go. There we go. Oh my god. Right. Trigger was it probably wasn't, but felt like it was in the middle of that one instead of on the side. It's probably just me. See where this one is. So yeah, it's coming up there, isn't it? On the side where it wasn't on the one before. Right, so we want to unfold that, we want to lower. And switch on. And we want to keep it on widespreading as well. So we can we change it? Toggle work mode, yeah. So swath drop and widespreading. We want it on widespreading because we want to be able to TED it. Which we're gonna need to do to get the hay, obviously. I mean, this is the first time I've done any meaningful grass work, certainly any grass work of my own on FS22, because the maps that we've been on, Elm Creek, we did the odd contract, but it was literally it was just the really small contracts up in the top right hand corner of the map, and even then I think it was might have well been silage. Belleron, I don't know if we did any. I think we might have done the odd one. But again, those are, because the contracts, it's just get them done. And Elm Creek were on implement seasons on either way. Can't remember who were, no Belleron on that. And in No Man's Land, I haven't had the funds to do any grass work. Although I've just, I say just, this afternoon I've recorded a new survival let's play. And on that, I'm trying to think what will go out first. I think the let's play will go out before this one does, because I've got another one of these stacked up before the let's play. So I love if you watch the let's play, we talk about trying to get a second piece of land. That's what we're trying to work towards. Whether we're going to be able to do that or not, I don't know, because it's 85 grand and I don't know whether we've got enough to be able to sell to get the money together. But if we do, then I'll be looking at doing a bit more grass work, because it just seems such a waste. I mean, obviously we need to plough it up, plough the grass area up on it, because it's no man's land. That's, you need to do that, but it just seems such a waste not using that the grass that's already there. But then with that comes the added expense of needing a mower, needing to buy other equipment such as, I mean, normally the cheapest way would have been you buy one of the really cheap silage pits, and then there was like on FS19 there was a wagon, wasn't there, that you could get for a forage wagon that you could get for something like £675, dollars, whatever you put on, euros on no man's land, isn't it? So it was ideal. Really good way of making some essentially almost free money. Whereas on this one we don't have access to that forage wagon, and as you, like I said, the ones who watch it, as you know, everything's sort of turned up to the max, everything's as hard as I can make it. So we just don't have sort of access to the funds that we need to be able to buy the equipment. That being said, I am really enjoying being back on the map. I think it might have been episode 20, it's either 28 or 29 I've just recorded. And in a sense, we're nearly like 30 episodes through it, and it doesn't feel like we've done much. But that was always going to be the case, that with the way we play, it was always going to be like that. And I love it, absolutely love it. And I'd love it even more if I could drive straight. But yeah, I think this map and No Man's Land kind of comes hand in hand for myself, because I think the way that we're playing on No Man's Land 100% affected the why I'm playing this map the way I am. Because it's so different, and we're playing it so different. And I'm enjoying both, like, I'm loving both. I'm really enjoying Calmsden. Although it's not normally the way I play it, it's, we seem to be progressing really, really quickly. We have, because of the contracts and the size of the fields, we're making good money. This mower setup's good as well, isn't it? I know we paid a bit for it, but it seems ideal. I'm gonna have to get that, once we've done this, obviously I need to go and pick up a tedder. But I'm gonna have to get that sewing contract going as well. I'm possibly going to do the field for the pigs. I think out of all the animals, they'll be the last ones that we're going to get going. again, not driving in a straight line. Yeah, I think the cows and the sheep will be the next ones, and then pigs maybe going into next year, because we're not going to have the feed for them. I mean, I'm not going to have the TMR for the cows because I haven't got straw or silage for that matter. I'm saying that I can make silage, couldn't I? Right. What I'm going to do, I need to go and get a tedder. I'm going to cut maybe another field or so as well while we're off camera, and I'll get those contracts on the way, so I'll not be long, I'll be back with the tedder. Okay, so I've ditched our mowing setup. We need to be, in fact I'll have a look, see what's in here. Does that do lime? It doesn't. If that did lime, I'd have bought that. But unfortunately it doesn't. Right. We want a tedder. I don't want to spend too much money on tedder. 6.1, 9 meters, right. What's that? 17 meters. No, I think we'll go with this one. 16.5 for 9 meters. We also want a windrower. I will spend a little bit more on a windrower. 12.5. 9.7, 19. I mean, that's mahoosive, isn't it? The size of that. Don't want to spend all that much on a windrow though. 9.7, 8.4. That one doesn't seem too bad of a deal for 19.5 grand. It's a big jump, isn't it? For not much. 9.7, 8. That's a massive jump. Right. We'll go with this one. 19.5. And hopefully we'll be able to get the tedder on the front. Yep. And the windrower on the back. And I'll actually be able to back up to it and hook it up with any luck. I have, in the meantime, I've cut another one of the fields. It was the, in fact it was the field just below number 4, the one we were working in. It's the sheep pasture. I've cut that, and I finished one contract, which was a spraying contract on field 17, which is one we've done other contracts on it as well. We've got a fertilising contract going on field 16, and we've got a sown contract going on field 30. So you can see there, field 30 is the one down the bottom right hand corner. There's a barley contract going on there. That was the one you've seen us take. 16 is the fertilising contract, and then 17, that was the spraying contract. We actually did that, or we did, I say we, I did that without a worker on. A worker did do some of it, but it wasn't very much. just while I sort of went and did other little bits and bobs, finished mowing and stuff like that. But because of the machinery we used that massive sprayer. I can't even remember what it's called, but the huge silver and red one. I should just went in there, shouldn't I? So yeah, it didn't take long at all. Right. Right, abandon that plan. Let's just wreck out Tedder. Left the gates open here simply because we haven't got any animals yet in there, otherwise I would have closed them. Right, we'll start up here. I need to get back on ×5 as well, don't I? That Tedder must stick out further than what I think. Right, let's take that off. Let's take that off. After playing 19, I'm so used to not needing a Tedder. Because the seasons on 19 it dried out, didn't it? Obviously it took some time to do it. This is where I could do with a bit of a smaller tractor, to be honest. We don't need all this horsepower to be pulling this. Looks really good, doesn't it? All that at the back. Really, really good. I'm not sure what we'll get off this. We've got 2 fields worth, especially the sheep paddock. That didn't seem to throw up much at all, so whether we'll get much, I'm not sure. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a time lapse on. I'll TED this field, I'll go down and TED the other one, and then we'll start windrowing, and then we can see about getting those baled. So, be back shortly. Okay, so I've come back on now because it's going to be dark and we've just run out of day basically. I don't know how many we're going to have in the end. It's something we'll have to look at in the next one, because what I'm going to do is, once I finish the episode, I'll carry on going in that field there, field 31, and then that'll be it. We'll look at collecting them in the next in-game day when it's light. I'll just get to the end of here and then we'll cash in those contracts that we did. It took a long time. I didn't think, because the fields, they're not massive. It's not like I was baling field number 3. It just took a long time. I mean, I have had bits in between where I've been doing the contract work and just back and forth to the store, etc. But yeah, I thought I'd have been done. I'll go around and pick all these little bits up as well. Or the majority of them anyway. Right, are we going to get another one off here or not? Looks like not. So we'll have got 13 bales off this one. No, 15. Well, now we've emptied them, 15. If we go to contracts, so we've done the fertilising contract, we're getting 29.5 back, although over 7 grand of it is reimbursement for fertiliser, so we'll collect that. Sowing 43, but again nearly 3 grand is reimbursement, and the spraying 30, well nearly 32, with 3 grand reimbursement. So what do we make there? Do we make about 100 grand off contracts? We spent 105 on new vehicles, like, and 36, 37 nearly on fertiliser and seed. Contract income 105, so we've probably made about 70 grand off contracts. So how much have we put in workers' fees? Won't have been that much yet. Wage payment less than, well, just over 1400, so not too bad. Right, we'll leave it there. Like I said, I'll go into the next field, I'll carry on baling, but then that'll be it. When we come back in the morning, we'll have to get the bales picked up, stored, and then crack on with whatever we're going to be doing within that game day. So, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.